Okay guys, I did probably 30-mile hike, 35 miles last weekend to look for parts for my laser perimeter alarm. I walked all over Shelbyville. I mean, I actually ended up breaking my phone in the process because I fell on my backside trying to climb over a fence. So the Radio Shack that was supposed to be there is now closed, and I searched online, and the nearest Radio Shack is 20 miles away. Camera's not wanting to focus. So yeah, there it goes. So instead of just nixing my plans, I'm gonna do a 20-mile walk, 20-mile hike each way this weekend on the road. So I'm just leaving now. It's Saturday morning, just about 2 a.m. and I'm walking from Shelbyville, Kentucky to Louisville, Kentucky. And we're gonna start out now, and Radio Shack doesn't open till 10, and like I said, I broke my phone, so Sprint store doesn't open till 10 either. I'm actually gonna walk past the Radio Shack and go to the Sprint store first. It says, well, as far as the mileage, I figure I can make it in at least 7 hours. So I brought my umbrella. We do have clear skies. Got a moon. Very few light clouds, but I checked the radar before I left. There are storms coming. They look like they're going to the northeast, so they might bypass me for the most part, but I brought my umbrella, I brought my tarps, brought my casualty blanket tarp. If I have to go out in the woods and make a shelter, then that's what I have to do. I don't have to be back to work till Monday afternoon. So we're starting out now, and just wanted to let you know. Here comes the car. I just left the motel. I've got 20 miles one way, and I'm probably not gonna video a whole lot because I'm, in the dark. Maybe when I get to Simpsonville and Middletown, and then when the sun comes up. Oh, well, look at here. We got a sign that says mile 8. I don't know where that's from. Mile 8 from where? But yeah, you can clearly see it says mile 8. So hey, if I see other signs, we'll know how far I've gone. So I'm off walking. Like I said, it's about 2 a.m. We'll check back in with you later. Okay, I'm creeping up on 2 miles, which is a 1/10 of the way. I'm almost to Bullskin Creek. I had a police officer just go by me. Slowed down. I made sure I had my flashlight on when I was walking, since I'm walking at, like 2 o'clock in the morning. Made sure I had my flashlight on. I don't want to get hit on the highway. That's the last thing I want. So he slowed down, checked me out, and went on by. So we're almost at 2 miles down to Bullskin Creek, where I went fishing a couple of weeks ago and caught a couple of little tiny bluegill. But okay, we're back on the road. Okay, I just hit Bullskin Creek. This is where I went fishing before, right here at this bridge. This is I'm 1/20th of my, or no, excuse me, 1/10. Gone 2 miles. I'm 1/10 of the way to Louisville. So I just hit Bullskin Creek, and I know this is 2 miles because I clocked it out with my truck. So I'm 1/10 of the way there. It's still way early in the morning. My friend wants to come pick me up. He doesn't want to see me walk, and I said no. I'm walking. Do not come. I will refuse your ride. Okay, I made it to Simpsonville. 64 freeways over there. Interstate 64. So there I'm in Kentucky 1848. I am in Simpsonville. I made it, looks like 4 miles. I've got 16 more to go. Alright guys, I'm in Simpsonville. Less than 2 hours. We've got thunderstorms peeking up there. I've got about probably 15 miles to go. I've actually been in Simpsonville for a few minutes and probably walked almost a mile. But I just wanted to show you the storms coming in. We've got a walk up here, just not focusing. Nighttime. We'll keep you posted. I've got my umbrella, so I'm good to go. I just stopped in the gas station and got me a slushie. A little thirsty. The lady in the gas station said I've got 13 more miles. You can hear the thunder. Let's see if it'll lightning again. There's lightning off over there. I mean, I brought my umbrella. Ooh, you've seen the lightning there. So, but got me a slushie. Kind of thirsty. It is, let me get out my phone. It is 3:52 a.m. So almost 4. I'm hoping to make it to the Sprint store and replace my cracked phone by 10. They open at 10 a.m. So that gives me 6 more hours to walk. Oh, excuse me. So she give me the burps. Gives me 6 more hours. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I don't have to be back to work till 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock Monday afternoon. It is now only Saturday morning. I brought my Silnai tarp. I brought my Casualty blanket tarp. I've got a friend I can call in an emergency. He knows where I'm at. So, yeah, we're gonna keep walking. It's just, I want to get out and get a weekend out. So, we'll keep you posted. I'm glad I brought my umbrella and my tarps with me. You can't see this. I wish you could see it over there. Yeah, there you can see a little bit. This storm is close, but it's going to the north of me. But the wind just picked up, the temperature just dropped. But there's no rain yet. So I brought my tarps. So if I've got to run in the woods and set up a shelter, I can do it. I got my umbrella, so if worse comes to worse, that's what I'm gonna do. It's only Saturday morning. I don't have to be back to work till Monday afternoon. And I've got probably 12 or 13 miles to go. Well, probably 12 now. They said 13 at the gas station. So 12 miles to go to Louisville and 20 miles back. Okay, I'm at the Whitney Young Jobs Court Center. Got a little sign out here. The storm's still off there to the north, but it's not bothering me, so I'm gonna keep on walking. Got a car coming here. Well, I made it to Louisville a lot faster than I expected. The police stopped and picked me up and gave me a ride here to the oh, she's going over there. I was wanting to get her on camera. Yeah, they stopped and gave me a ride here to the Sprint store. Problem is I'm like 4 hours early, 5 hours early. So, she was a very nice police officer, but now I've got to find somewhere to hide out for a few hours. So, oh, there she goes, over there. Dang it. I don't know where she went. She went around the other way. Yeah, she was a very nice police officer. We had a very good conversation. She'll be coming back around over here, I think. Yeah, they picked me up about, she said 9 miles outside of Louisville here from the Sprint store. And I still had a few hours to go. I was doing fine. But when you got 3 police cars roll up on you and they say, hey, we're gonna give you a ride, I mean, you really can't tell them no. They pat me down and I said, yeah, I got a knife and a saw in my backpack. And they're like, well, it's gonna storm. I said, I got my umbrella. She went back in these apartments here. She said I could go back in there maybe, but maybe I can walk through and, because I asked her, is there like some woods that I can, you know, hide out in until morning? And she mentioned the apartments, so. I don't know if she's coming back. Or if she went out the other way. The Sprint store is right out front. That's what I told her. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to have no problems. Apparently somebody called me in on the walking down the road. Somebody called me in because that's why they showed up. That was 3 police cars that showed up to check me out. Yeah, she went out down there. Let me walk through here and see if I can't find some woods out back or something to hang out in for a couple hours, because Sprint store don't open till 10 and it's early. I mean, I don't know what time it is. Let me grab my phone. Funny, police picked me up, give me a ride 10 miles. So I wanted to record it. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. I wanted to record it, but I was afraid to ask the police officer if I could record her. So let's walk through here and see if we can't find some woods out back here to lay the tarp out and take a nap. Alrighty guys, been a long walk. I walked most of the way to Louisville last night. That was probably 5 miles from town, and 3 police cars showed up. they decided they didn't want me walking out here on the highway at night, so they gave me a ride all the way to the Sprint store. So I got there about, I don't know, probably almost 5 o'clock in the morning, and of course they don't open till 10. So I found me a sweet little spot under a bridge and took me a nap for a few hours. Got to the Sprint store shortly after 10 this morning. In and out, probably in about 45 minutes. Left about 11 o'clock. And it's now after 1. I probably walked close to 6 miles. Stopped in the Radio Shack to get the parts I need for my laser perimeter alarm. And I'm on my way back to Shelbyville. Probably got about 15 miles to Shelbyville, but a co-worker, guy I work with in maintenance, he's got to work today, I don't. And he lives here in Louisville. So he told me that he was going to watch for me and pick me up. I just texted him and told him that I've already passed the Gene Snyder Freeway and I'm walking east on the 60. So he probably won't be along for about an hour yet. I wish the clouds would stay in front of the sun. It's pretty brutal when the sun's pouring out there, but I'm doing all right. I've walked a good 15 miles last night, and I'll probably be pushing close to 10 here today before he comes along. So we're just walking and heading on back to Shelbyville. We'll get back there and get me a shower for sure, and maybe play around with the electronics a little bit, see if we can't get a video online. So we'll keep you posted. So all that work to walk to Louisville, trade in my cracked phone for the new Galaxy Note 3, and I literally left the Sprint store. I think I sent 4 or 5 text messages to a friend of mine that was offering to give me a ride back. I walked probably 5 or 6 miles, and I went to text my friend again. Let it turn back on here, and you can see that there's obviously a problem with this phone. The whole bottom half of the screen doesn't come on. So I did all that for nothing. My friend is generous enough to offer to come pick me up tomorrow and take me back, so I don't have to walk another 20 miles to Louisville again. So yeah, that was a lot of walking for nothing. But it wasn't completely for nothing, because, well, I got home and I had to call Sprint on this phone, which you couldn't see the dial pad. I had to guess where the numbers were. It took me probably 15 tries to get the number dialed in and call Sprint and turn my old phone back on. But it wasn't completely for nothing, because I went to Radio Shack and I've got the parts that I need to make my laser perimeter alarm. So I think I'm going to start on that tonight, since I can't play with my new phone. So I will try to get this video online and keep you guys updated on my new phone that I'm going back to Louisville tomorrow to get. So I'll get working on this laser perimeter alarm and let you guys see that when I get it done.